weaknesses or shortcomings of individual which we don't realize in our workplace, in our personal or professional life. Of those negative habits, next habit which I feel like talking is speaking when angry. Anger has its value management tool, I guess. It always wakes up the sleepy employee. Yes, I agree. It raises everyone's metabolism. It delivers the uh, clear message that you give a damn, which employees need to hear on occasions. I agree, people do it, but at what price? This is what a serious thought is required. My friend, emotional volatility is not the most reliable leadership tool at all. When you get angry, you're usually, I feel, out of control of yourself. It's hard to lead people when you have lost control on yourself only. You may think you have a handle on your temper. You can use your spontaneous rages to manipulate and motivate people. But it's very hard to predict how people will react to your anger. They will they will remember, and often they will not forget, my friend. Whenever I hear the managers or my friends, colleagues who are working there justify anger as a management tool, I wonder about all those other leaders who do not need anger to make justify their credentials, ordinates for the line. Without anger to strike fear in the troops. How these people, steadily composed leaders, ever get anything accomplished? Give it a thought. But the worst thing about anger is how it stifles our ability to change. Once you get a reputation for emotional volatility, you are branded for life, my friend. I know far too many experts who are doing wonders. They know their job. Far too many coaches, far too many generals who are excellent, but they were short-tempered. They could lose temper like anything. And let me tell you, till date, after once they've gone, people just do not remember his excellence, his intelligence, his expertise, but they are remembered of their foul temper. My friend, we save a special place in our mind for our chronically angry colleagues. No matter what else they do, we brand them as easily combustible. When we talk about them, the first words out of people's mouths are, I hear he has a temper. He carried his anger in his sleeves. The hothead image, my friend, is tough to live down. Given the fact that our efforts to change are judged not by us but by the people around us. You may need years of calm, collected behavior to shake such a reputation. I think it is very difficult. Now the question comes, if this is speaking with anger, or when you're angry, it's a habit of the people, then the question comes, how do you stop getting angry? I don't have a definite answer, because I feel many a times a short-tempered, and I've suffered whenever I lost my temper. Suffered dearly, my friend. लम्हों ने खता की थी और सदियों ने सजा पाई. Anger management is not the subject of my talk even now. And even if it was, I doubt I could shut down your rages as life's injustices and follies. But I can make you appreciate that you are probably not angry at the proverbial other guy, and there is a simple way to lose your reputation for getting angry. On the first point, when I have to deal with anger in my line of work, it is invariably one on one rage. The anger that one human being induces in another. My friend, I think it's my job to show my friends, my colleagues, my subordinates, wherever I am working, that anger is rarely someone else's fault. It's a flaw that is solely our own. I remember reading somewhere that a Buddhist legend tells of a young farmer who was covered with sweat as he paddled his boat up the river. He was going upstream to deliver his produce to the village. He was in a hurry. It was a hot day and he wanted to make the delivery and get home before dark. As he looked ahead, my friend, he saw another vessel heading rapidly downstream towards his boat. Now this vessel seemed to be making every effort to hit him, directly coming towards his boat. He rowed furiously to get out of the way, but it didn't seem to help. He shouted, he yelled, the other vessel, "Change directions, you idiot! You're going to hit me. The river is very wide. Be careful!" His screaming was of no avail. The other vessel hit his boat with a sickening thud. He was enraged as he stood up and cried out to the other vessel, "You moron, you fool! How could you manage to hit my boat in the middle of this wide river? What is wrong with you?" And as he looked at the other vessel, he realized that there was no one in the other boat. It was empty. He was screaming at an empty vessel that had broken free of the moorings and was going down the stream with the current. My friend, the lesson is very simple. There is never anyone on the other boat. When we are angry, we are screaming at an empty vessel only. My friend, all of us have people in our lives who drives us crazy, who drives us mad, whom we hate with a passion. We may have spent countless hours reliving the moments with that passion, thinking of that person, that he was unfair, unappreciative, or inconsiderate to us. Even remembering such people, it rises our blood pressure. It's obvious that the best course of action for dealing with people like this is not to let them make us angry at the first place at all. Getting angry doesn't improve, my friend, the situation, and life is too short to waste on feeling bad. Second thing, I feel I can help help you lose your reputation as a person who gets angry with one simple piece of advice, and it's like this: if you keep your mouth shut, no one will ever know what you really feel and what are you feeling. The next time, my friend, you stand to speak out of rage, out of anger, look into the mirror. In every case, you will find the root of your rage or root of your anger is not out there, but right in here within you. Speaking with anger is of no benefit, my friend. Shed this, monitor yourself, and shed this habit immediately. Thank you very much.